Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Oaktown Bricks podcast, and we are live now. With Behind the Bricks,
Yeah, hello
which is really
everybody.
cool. Hello, everyone. So, let's say hi to the chat first. Ben B
All right.
says, Sup? Do you recognize Ben B?
I do. He's one of my moderators on my Discord.
Oh, cool. Who we have Behind the Bricks in the pre play gang, of
Yeah.
course. Do you watch ACOB?
I don't actually. I don't. Yeah, I
Yeah,
haven't
well,
checked them
that's
out
one of
yet.
their. That's
Ah,
one of their
okay,
terms,
okay.
pre-play game, like the people who are in before the live stream even starts.
Oh, okay.
So yeah.
Cool, cool.
Let's go BTB, the third dimension. Do you recognize the third dimension?
That's my roommate from college.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
that's
yeah.
cool. Yeah. Scott Davis, of course, in the house. Yo, what's up, Scott? Oh, it's Justice, the third dimension.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Got it. Sorry, BTB, I missed the announcement for this little. No problem, Scott.
Yeah, I,
Yeah.
I put a link to this in my Discord server, so
Awesome.
hopefully some people will be joining.
Yeah. And then Giovanni says, "Yo, what's up, Giovanni?" And
Geo.
hey, Char. I mean, Gio. What's the joke behind Char?
So, Geo had a name switch recently in the Discord server. I forget the exact name. I believe it was Charlotte Rivera, but I forget the exact name. Um, so yeah.
Giovanni, I was just wondering, are you the same Giovanni that used to watch ACOB or watches ACOB occasionally? Like the one who used to go by Giovanni Carvajal or something like that? I was just wondering
That's
that.
that's the same
Where's
Geo.
Oaktown? Oh, I'm here now. Why are y'all late? Stream started. Oh, hey, it is? Yeah. Not
Yeah.
BTB's fault. Live stream starting in a minute. Well, we've started now. So, how was your vacation, man?
Oh yeah, no, dude, it was awesome. So I was very fortunate enough to be in Greece. Uh and then we went to Switzerland to see family, and it was amazing. I couldn't have asked for a better trip. There was, yeah, I mean, it was just incredible. I'm so lucky and fortunate to have been able to go on this trip. So you couldn't have asked for a better time. I took completely off from YouTube and Instagram and my
Wow.
work from home for 2 weeks. But I still had stuff going. I pre-recorded some stuff, still had it uploading. But it was amazing. I cannot say enough good about it.
That's cool.
Yeah.
You said Greece and then Switzerland, you said?
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you have family in Switzerland, I think you said?
Yeah, so I'm a dual citizen.
Mhm.
So my dad was born in Switzerland, and I'm Swiss and American, and we are also in the process of becoming Italian citizens as well.
Is your mom Italian?
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty cool. I also have dual citizenship. I'm actually in Mexico right now, so
Oh,
I'm Mexican
awesome.
and American. You know, I usually
Oh,
live in the U.S., but
yeah. No, that's super cool. That's
yeah, because
awesome.
both of my parents are Mexican. So, you know,
Mm-hmm.
I'm Mexican American. I'm first generation Mexican American.
Dude, that's awesome. I fully support that because technically, I'm first generation American through my dad as well. So I fully support that.
But your mom is more, though?
Yeah, so my mom is a few generations removed from Italy, about
Hmm.
three, I believe. So she grew up in the States. She's lived in the States. But yeah, so
Cool.
yeah.
Really cool. Yeah. So, how did you? I guess how did your passion for Lego begin, or your Lego hobby?
this this story never gets old for me, at least. I mean, obviously everyone is attached to their origin story. Um I got my first Lego set at 5 years old. It was the Lego City Police minifigure starter pack from 2011. Um, and from there, my love for Lego has blossomed. I wasn't too heavy at first. You know, it was a set here or there. Maybe started out only getting a few sets a year, But I really got attached to it through Lego City Police in 2011. I collected the entire wave over a few years, and then 2012 hit, and I was like, all right, Force Police, like, here we go. And since then, I've kept up with all the rumor. I was like, I don't know, 2012, I was like 8 years old. So I've been keeping up with all the rumors since then, just through YouTube. I got big into Star Wars, as you can see. They're right there. Star Wars behind me. Star Wars. Huge into Ninjago. 2013, 2012. Chima fan. 2014, 2015, and then since then, Star Wars, just like all the way through. So it's been an obsession almost. Like, just my love for Lego is unmatched. In my opinion, I'm sure people love Lego more than me, but I have a huge love for the company, huge passion for the hobby and collecting, and yeah.
That's pretty cool. Yeah. So, what's your favorite Lego theme?
That that is really tough, honestly. I mean, especially now, each theme is coming out with amazing sets.
Yeah, heaters all
So
around.
yeah, if you were to ask me in this day and age what my favorite theme was, I would have to go Ninjago or Harry Potter because they're just keep coming out with new stuff that keeps revolutionizing the game. I mean, this year alone, they've come out with the biggest dragon and the biggest mech. So it's just incredible how far they've progressed. And if you were to ask me back when I was a kid, it would have been City, Star Wars, Chima, something like that. But no, right now I really think that Ninjago is taking my heart for sure. And if you don't mind me asking, what's your favorite theme?
Ninjago here.
Oh, awesome. Love to see
Yeah,
it. Love to see
I'd
it.
say second favorite probably at the current moment, Speed Champions. If
Hmm.
you've never built to Speed Champions, you definitely showed their amazing build experiences. And also, third favorite probably Lego Harry Potter, I'd say, and fourth favorite probably Lego City. So, yeah.
No, those are all awesome, man. And if you don't mind me asking, so I could get to know you a bit, how what's your origin story for Lego? How did you get into it?
I got into it actually way later than you. I had a I got a little bit of Lego and was kind of into it anywhere in between like my early days when I think my first Duplo set maybe in like 2011.
Hmm.
I was 5. Don't judge me for wanting a Duplo set at the age
No,
of 5.
no, no, no,
It
all
had sick
good.
animals, okay?
Yeah, no, that's fair.
So yeah, so so I got that, and throughout the years from 2011, probably I think is where it was to like 2020, I might
Hmm.
have gotten a few Lego products here and there, some of the classic boxes, maybe a set here and there. I can't remember too well, but then in 2020, pandemic hit. Like a month after lockdown began, I was like, I need a hobby. Just straight
That's
up, like
fair.
I need a hobby. So, and then I'm like, oh yeah, I remember. I remember thinking about Lego, and I'm like, yeah, Lego's pretty cool. So I checked out Lego on YouTube, and from there, that was the beginning of this huge hobby of mine now.
Wow. No, that's honestly incredible. Yeah, COVID was definitely a big pick me up for Lego for me at least cuz like yeah, I've always collected, bought the sets, displayed them, anything like that. But I really fell back in love with Lego. Like I never had a dark age per se. Um but I really fell back in love with Lego over COVID. I rebuilt all my Ninjago sets. They were all in pieces and everything. I rebuilt all of them, put them all up on display. It was definitely a rekindling over quarantine.
Hmm. Hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
So like, have you collected Ninjago like all of the waves? I imagine never completed any particular wave, but like gotten a few sets here and there from each wave.
No, unfortunately not. I went primarily Star Wars after 2015. Just now getting back into Ninjago, or well, back in 2021, I got all of the 10th anniversary sets. I'm missing two.
Which ones?
But the Kai's Fire Dragon and the Ultrasonic Stealth Raider, I believe.
Yeah, I also didn't get those two. Well, you
Yeah,
told me you didn't have the Overlord Dragon, right?
I do not, but
Ooh.
I'm not sure. Is that one considered 10th anniversary? I'm not
It is,
entirely
but it
sure.
doesn't have an anniversary minifigure.
Ah,
So
okay.
yeah,
Well
it's
then,
funny because I have all of the ones you and I have all of the ones from like January 1st of that year, except you don't
yeah,
have the Overlord Dragon and I don't have the
right,
Kai, the X1 Ninja Charger. I have all of the other ones from January 1st.
right there.
Yeah, I don't have that one.
Yeah, I was lucky enough to find them all on clearance. Um, and then of course that Christmas, I bought myself Ninjago City Gardens, which is sitting right by my feet. Um, but yeah, so Ninjago was really rekindled over quarantine, and in 2021, I was just like, let's just go for it. But so I was a heavy Ninjago collector in 2012, the Serpentine era. That's my year. Very, very proud of that. Um, I have so many, so many of the sets, and especially now I've been buying more of them, and then the closest I think I got to collecting a full wave was Tournament of Elements.
Oh, that's my
Surprisingly,
favorite.
yeah, I got pretty close. I'm only missing, well, only I'm missing a few of the smaller sets, but the only main set I'm missing is the Boulder Blaster. Um, but besides that, I'm missing like the Electromech, the Anaconda Chopper, Lloyd's Jungle Raider, and I really think that's it. I think,
The chopper is it the it's a land vehicle, right? It's not
yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
you have the Condricopter, right?
Oh,
The
that's
one with
another one I'm
Skylar
missing.
and Master Ten
That's another one
class.
I'm missing.
Ooh,
Yeah,
yeah. Yeah, I don't have
yeah, yeah.
any of those OG tournament sets just because I got into Ninjago in 2021, so I
Hmm.
only have some newer stuff.
That's totally cool. That's totally cool.
Yeah, yeah. A lot of good stuff from back then and a lot of good stuff from now.
Yeah,
But yeah.
100%.
Hmm. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah. What would you say is the best year for Ninjago sets ever?
Wow. That's tough. I realistically, I would say this year is Ben Peak Ninjago.
Mm.
But nostalgia, my nostalgia says anywhere from 2011 to 2014. Well, I would say I'd say 2011 until season 7, the time travel one.
Yeah, yeah.
Those
Hands of
those are
time.
the right. Those are the seasons that for me, those seasons I grew up with. Those sets really stood out to me in particular. But of course, as we get older, as the years go on, more parts get introduced. So, I mean, if you were to objectively look at one of the best waves, in my opinion, is the first Ninjago movie wave. Um,
Mm.
with Kai's fire mech, Zane's the big
Tank.
triangular Zane,
Yeah, the
yeah,
ice.
the ice
Yeah.
tank. All of those sets are incredible in my opinion, and it came out with Ninjago City, which was started it all really.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so I mean, there anyone can say any of the waves were the best. If you're talking purely nostalgia, it it goes down to 2011, 2012, 2013, 2014. If you're talking objectively the best wave, it's Ninjago movie or now, in my opinion.
I personally say like legacy. Just well,
Hmm.
I say 2021 being the best year overall because we had the island, Skybound, and we had a bunch of cool legacy stuff and gardens.
Yeah. No, that's
And
totally fair.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
100%.
But I mean,
Gardens.
this year's pretty good. Although
Hmm.
I will say I feel like if you analyze each waves this year, they might be lacking a little bit in girth, if you will. Like the most recent wave, it has a lot of it's very expensive, but it's because a lot of the sets are expensive, but the number of
Yes.
sets is kind of low.
Yeah. No,
Yeah,
that's definitely fair. That's definitely fair.
yeah.
I know there was a little bit of qualms with the two $120 sets, the Wolf's
Mhm,
Shadow Dojo or something like that,
mhm.
and the Stone Dragon statue. Those
Yeah,
two
yeah.
sets were very expensive. I know. Some people would have preferred a lower price.
I
So
mean,
when you look at,
I just felt like
yeah,
the shrine was too expensive, personally. That one was
that's
kind of
fair.
overpriced, and the dojo I thought was a lot more fairly priced overall.
Yeah, I agree. I think if the shrine was priced around $80, it would
Mhm,
have been very good.
mhm.
At the same time, I am going to wait for a sale for that set at both sets, hopefully, if they go on
Both
sale.
sets, yeah.
Yeah, I'd like to consider myself a completionist collector. I own 30% of the Star Wars wave, like total of Star. I own 30% of the Star Wars theme.
All Star
Um,
Wars Lego sets, like thirty
yes,
percent of them. That is
30%
a
of them.
lot.
Yeah.
That is.
So my collection spans over 600 sets. We're vastly approaching 700. And yeah, I don't know. I could pull up my stats now. I track my whole collection on Brickset. But I know I got it down that I own 30% of Star Wars. Let's see. Okay, so I 62% of Animal Crossing, 33% of Chima, 30% of Star Wars, 20% of Indiana Jones, 16% of Harry Potter, 14% of Lord of the Rings, 11% of Ninjago. Those are
Wow.
like the important ones,
All
I would
heater
say.
themes though. All really cool themes though. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm not too big into Chima personally, but that's just me thing. Again,
No,
Crimson
that
Toaster number 47 will be very upset for me for saying
yeah,
that because his favorite theme is Chima.
yeah.
So yeah.
No, I I've grown out of Chima. I have all the sets. They're all in bags. They're all parted out like perfectly per set. Um, so it's I've looked into selling them. For me, it's not worth it. Like I grew up with these sets. I don't want to sell them. So when I get into my own Lego room one day, eventually, I'm going to build them. I'm going to display them. They will be loved. Um, and I plan on buying more. Actually, as crazy as that sounds.
Yeah, no, it makes sense. I mean, you have that completionist mindset. I don't personally. Like, I'm
That's
not
totally fair.
for anything
Yeah,
because I don't have that much money, so I'm like,
I it's expensive for sure. It's a life insurance policy almost. It's my collection I think is worth over $50,000 when you break it
ooh,
down. So
ooh.
yeah.
Would you recommend the garden set because Ninjago City Gardens? Because I'm thinking
Yeah.
about buying it, and
Here,
it
I got it
retires
right
at the
here.
end of this year, but it's a lot of money, so I need to get as many.
I would highly recommend this set. I mean, look at it. It's beautiful.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
personally prefer this over markets.
yeah. I agree.
But
Yeah.
I do plan on picking up markets at some
Hmm.
point. But this set is beautiful. I haven't regretted it since the day I picked it up. It's still sealed. It's been over a year and a half since I picked it up. But I don't regret it at one bit at all.
Did you buy it at full price?
I did. I bought it at the Lego store. I had $100 in Lego gift cards, but still,
Cool, cool.
and I used VIP points on it. But still, uh, any big set is a bullet that you have to bite. I could definitely understand concerns about money because I mean, none of us have unlimited money
Yeah, no.
when you break it down. I understand. I'm a student. I don't have that much money. Um, I do spend it very carefully. But I decided to pick this one up because it is by far one of my favorite Ninjago sets that Lego has decided to release.
Hmm. Yeah, for me, it's like I'm struggling right now because I'm like, I want gardens, but I also need all three Indiana Jones, new Indiana Jones sets before they retire. But then
Yeah,
I
yeah.
also need that great. I think it's the Great Lake set from Harry Potter. And
Yep.
I looked the other day. Is the newest Hogwarts Express retiring? Luckily, no. So I don't have to jump the gun on that one. I still need to
Mhm.
pick up a couple of sets, Ninjago sets from last year. So it's like,
The way I plan out my purchases is when are they retiring? Is
Me too.
is the way I look at them. So I was fortunate enough to come across 2 sets in Switzerland, 50% off, and I no brainer was like, yeah, I am 100% buying those. Like, there's no doubt in my mind. So
Which
I
two
built
sets?
the Crystal King Temple, which I'm looking at right now,
Mhm.
and then the Astronomy Tower, which is up there in a display.
Ooh. I got the
Both
astronomy tower.
incredible set.
Yeah, yeah.
Absolutely
I
incredible.
have all 4 of those sets because what happened was last year I was in Las Vegas at a Maroon
Mhm.
5 concert. They're my favorite band of all time. So
Awesome.
it was my first time going to one of their concerts, so that was amazing. I actually went on April Fool's Day, funnily enough, but I think the day after I went to the Bricks and Minifigs in Las Vegas, which has gotten robbed. I don't know how many times, unfortunately, but
Yeah.
I went on a good day, I guess. No
Mhm.
robberies my day. But
Yeah.
I found the 3. I found the Great Hall, the Whomping Willow, and the Clock Tower there, which had all retired at that point. So I'm like, do you
Mhm.
know what? Yeah, I should pick these up. And I'm like, luckily the Astronomy Tower is still on shelves. So then I got it and completed that whole 4-set collection.
Yeah,
Which
that's
is
awesome.
Mhm.
Yeah, I was definitely fortunate enough to get the Clock Tower on sale, and obviously the Astronomy Tower on sale. I picked them all up as they released. I got the Great Hall for Christmas in 2018. I got Whopping Willow
Nice.
the summer it came out for full retail price, and then
So before the Great Hall?
yeah, actually,
Interesting.
I would argue. Well, now the Astronomy Tower is my favorite set. It's just unbelievable. But I would argue the Whomping Willow was my favorite set of the 4 for a very long time.
Why?
I'm not entirely sure, but it just has everything, to be honest. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe it has the Golden Trio. It has Harry, Ron, Hermione.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
I could be wrong.
Yeah, no, it has. I believe so. It has Ron and Hermione. It has Ron and Harry in casual clothes, and I think Hermione in her robes.
That's what I thought. And then it has Seamus Finnegan.
Yeah.
It has Snape and Filch. Like, it's got everything. I mean, why?
Yeah.
And it's got the car. It's got the tree. It's got part of the castle. I mean,
it does have the car. Yeah. Of course, it has the car. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. And if you have the car, that Aragog set will definitely go nicely with it. I unfortunately
100%.
Well, they did make a new one this year, and a new car for that matter this year.
Yeah.
They're pretty cool. Yeah. Definitely need to get that new Hagrid's hut though. It's very nice.
It is very nice. I have the first one that came out in 2021, I think.
I think 2019.
Was it 2019?
Yeah.
My bad. Yeah, love that set.
I didn't pick that one.
Definitely looking to get this one as well because they're from 2 different movies.
Correct.
So yeah.
Yeah, I didn't get the last one. I mean, I regret it because that one had that one I think is the only modern day hippogriff in light gray, and I don't like the white one. Would you agree with me that light gray is so much better for the hippogriff than white?
I think I would agree with you. I'm not entirely sure which one's more accurate. I haven't watched Prisoner of Azkaban in a while. But I do agree. I do agree.
Yeah, because when it comes to like the hippogriff, I think light gray, which is now a discontinued color, is probably the most accurate. But I feel like the white just looks a little bit jarring. Like it's just weird. Whereas the light gray, I can see it. I don't know how to explain it.
No, that does make sense. Yeah, 100% makes sense. Yeah.
Crimson Toaster number 47 says favorite cheese, Oaktown and BTLB. This is too hard. I mean, I love Parmesan on top of my pizza and my pasta.
Yeah, I like Parmesan.
Mozzarella for the pizza, and cheddar is so good. And honestly, I don't think that I can pick one. How about you?
Smoked Gouda It's my favorite cheese.
Oh, actually, if I have to go with one, I might agree with you. Like some Gouda,
Yeah,
some sort of
Gouda's
Gouda.
really good. Yeah.
No,
You
Scott
could,
Davis, Swiss cheese.
yeah. No, I mean Swiss cheese is also very good. I do enjoy cheese very much.
Yeah,
But
I
yeah,
agree.
I think smoked Gouda is definitely because at Costco you can buy it by the wheel, and I love it so much. Love it.
Mhm. Yeah,
Yeah.
well, Scott. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you could also love an Italian cheese, like I guess Gouda is. You're also part
Yeah.
Italian. So.
Yeah. No, I do love my Parmesan and my mozzarella. I do.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I saw a meme on
Mexican
Instagram.
cheese is also good. Yeah.
Yeah, no, we have a right now down in the fridge we have blended Mexican cheese. Um we I saw a meme on Instagram and it was if you're not Italian if you weren't caught in the kitchen at 3 a.m. shoveling mozzarella in your mouth from the bag. Like it's kind of relatable because I may or may not have been caught before shoveling shredded mozzarella from the bag into my mouth.
Like eating it just straight up.
Right out of the bag.
That's funny.
Yeah, that's the way
Is
you
it
gotta
like
do it.
Is it a pre-purchased one from like the grocery store?
Yeah. It's
Yeah. Okay. I have a controversial opinion though. Shredded mozzarella like that, fresh out of the grocery store by itself, is not that good, in my opinion.
Yeah, it's gotta uh be savored for a little bit before you eat it.
Crimson says I may or may not have done that
Crimson knows what I'm talking about.
a lot. Yeah. Where are
Crimson
you from
knows.
in the U.S.? I guess like where are you based off of?
So I'm in Connecticut,
Mm.
right off the East Coast. Yeah, I know a few other guys in the area. I know Coconut Brick Studios is right above me in Massachusetts.
Oh, he's
Uh,
in Massachusetts. I didn't know that.
I believe so. I know Republic Studs, I think it is down in New
New Jersey.
Jersey.
Yeah.
Yep.
Birds by Mind is also in New Jersey.
Is he?
Yeah. Crimson is in New York.
Is he?
And the Jedi Brick is in Maine. So.
Is he? Yeah.
Also near you.
Yeah, so he got a lot of friends near me. I haven't actually interacted with any of them, but I would love to one day.
And you didn't go to Burke Roll, Chicago this year, right?
No, I wanted to go, and I can't make Brick Fair now, unfortunately, either. It was just a monetary issue. I just couldn't get the money and time together to go, but I really did want to go. I will be there next year, and I will be displaying 2 separate mocks with 2 separate collaborations. I'm not sure how much I can or cannot say.
Okay.
But I will be collaborating with Titanium J on one mock. And I will be collaborating with Lego Men 360, True Squadron, and Tiger Builds on another mock.
Yeah, okay. That already tells me the themes.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Star Wars. Okay, we know it's St. John and Star Wars, but I don't think they can disclose what it is.
Right? I can't disclose anything else until we make an announcement. But
well, that's awesome.
Yeah.
I know TJ. He was actually the first guest on this podcast ever.
Really?
Back when it was still on Twitch. Unfortunately, those first 4 episodes got lost to the sands of time, which sucks. But yeah, because they were on Twitch, and Twitch doesn't save. It's kind of weird.
Mm-hmm.
Tiger, he lives. Does he? Where is Tiger Builds? I've actually been wondering and been kind of concerned because he's been gone.
He messaged me. We're decent friends, and he messaged me just updating me. He said he's okay. For all those wondering, he is okay. He's very busy. He, from what I understand, he is working 2 jobs, an internship. He's getting married soon.
Mm-hmm.
and he's in school. So
Mayo says real whole egg. And I was also a guest. Yes, you were the on the 5th episode. Yeah. Do
yeah,
you know Mayo
so
Hosco?
I don't know him. I have not had the
Oh,
pleasure of
really?
meeting him
He's a
yet.
fellow content creator.
Awesome.
He does live streams every Friday night at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Good to know. I'll
Yeah.
definitely have to
Cool
check
guy.
in.
I met him at Berkeley, Chicago.
Oh, awesome. Sounds
That was
good.
cool. Yeah. Busy is an understatement for that. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, that makes a lot more sense because I'm like, he hasn't posted anything, like not even on Instagram, I think, or anything. So he's been
Right.
like AWOL.
Yeah. He's definitely misses it from what I understand. And he's excited to get back into things.
Let me just let me see. I need to plug this in. So
No worries.
Mayo says, I didn't know America was in winter because I thought it's daylight time there right now. No, America's in summer. Yeah, I know.
Mhm.
You corrected me about that, Mayo. So how does it work? I always forget which one is PST and PDT because in America, even if it's PDT, we usually always say PST.
Right.
Like we call it standard. Even if it's daylight time, we call it standard time. It's kind of weird.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Scott says Tiger made contact with me. That's good.
I'm glad he's reaching out.
Too. But it's like 8:45 the latest. Here it's 6:44.
I'm at 8:44. 8:44.
Got it.
Yeah.
Scott found the elusive tiger build in the wild. It's pretty funny.
That is funny.
Have you ever heard what Crimson calls Scott?
Maybe once. I definitely forgot, but maybe I have
It's
heard. Yeah.
he's correct me if I'm wrong, Crimson, but it's the Scott is known to Crimson as the penultimate mod Rizzler of YouTube, I think, something like that.
I have heard that. Yeah.
And then Mayo says, I'm being sarcastic because America culturally appropriates daylight savings. What are you talking about, Mayo?
You're not wrong. It's not wrong.
Okay. Scott, the penultimate Rizzler mod of many channels. I forget the last part. I forget the of many channels part. Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty funny. Yeah. So, why are Harry Potter and Ninjago, you would say, your favorite themes right now?
I would just say because of the type of sets that they're producing. So, I'm sure you're keeping up. Harry Potter. Yeah, Harry Potter is introducing a brand new system. For their Hogwarts. And I find that very interesting right now, especially since I just wrapped up the 2020 collection. I'm working right now, as you can see behind me, on the 2021 collection. So I mean, I'm very interested to see where they're going, and I think that they are making rocking sets right now. I mean, they're just doing great.
Yeah, that Durmstrang ship is nice.
Yes, 100%. As for Ninjago, it's really the same thing. They are just going above and beyond right now. I mean, as I've mentioned this before, but they are making the largest dragon, the largest mech. The only concern I have for Ninjago is how are they going to continuously one-up themselves? They cannot keep this going forever. Eventually, there's going to be a dry period. The question is when. I would argue 2026, 2027 is going to become their dry period because they can't just keep making sets that are bigger and better each time. So I think they're going to kind of scale back, rebrand in 2027, and then continue pumping out awesome stuff 2028 on.
Hmm. Yeah, so I think that with Ninjago, in terms of the sets, I think well, I have noticed one thing, and that is that the newest mech is cheaper than the Samurai X mech, than the crystallized one, which I do have that set. Very nice set.
Is it?
But the crystallized Samurai X mech was 120, and then this new one is 100. So I
Interesting.
don't know. Just to I guess point that out.
Yeah, no, that's
But the
very
dragon
interesting.
definitely is the most expensive dragon for sure.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Ever. Yeah, yeah.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, and yeah, it's arguably one of, it's not the best Ninjago dragon of all time, I'd say.
I'd have to disagree. I think it is
Really?
100% the best dragon that they've ever released, in my opinion.
Really?
Um,
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
not just because of the size. Other notable ones that I'd like to point out are the Skull Sorcerer's Dragon,
Mhm.
the Golden Four-Headed Dragon, and
Yeah, yeah. I
the
agree.
original Lightning Dragon. I think still holds
Mhm.
up. No,
I disagree. I hate all of the original heads, with the exception of the OG Golden Dragon and the OG Earth Dragon. Those are the only heads that I think still look good nowadays. All of the other ones, the
interesting.
eyes look hella weird. They just look really old. They almost look like 2000 sets from the 2000s with tiny eyes. I don't know. They just look weird to me.
Very interesting.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, but I agree about the crystallized golden dragon and the skull sorcerer's dragon. They were both very great. I mean, my
Yes.
favorite will always be the Overlord dragon because that's my
Mhm.
favorite Lego set of all time because of what it means to the TV show.
Mhm.
But that's a subjective thing. But objectively, yeah, this actually probably is the best Ninjago dragon, I'd say.
Yeah.
I mean, my only issue with it is that I wish that it had cloth wings instead of vinyl. I just think that the cloth looks better and feels better than the vinyl does
That's
usually.
fair. That's fair.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
100%. Yeah.
Yeah, and with the new Mac, I mean, I'm not hot take. I'm not the biggest fan of the color scheme, but so before I saw all of the articulation, I wasn't sure if I was gonna get it. But then I
Mhm.
saw all of the articulation. I'm like, yeah, I'm definitely picking this up at some point because this is
Yeah.
insane, like articulation wise. But look wise, it's not necessarily one of my favorites.
No, I think my favorite will always be the original Samurai Mech from 2012. It's very nostalgic to me personally, but
Mhm.
that's just a personal thing.
Yeah, yeah, it's definitely not my favorite because I think they've definitely improved since then. But I mean, in
Yeah.
my opinion, that original Samurai X mech is by far the best OG Ninjago set. Like, I just think that it's the one that holds up the best nowadays.
Yeah. I there's some other notable ones for me. In particular, the Ultimate Dragon Battle. Any of the Snake vehicles, I believe, hold up pretty
Yeah,
well.
yeah, they hold up
Um,
okay.
Ultrasonic Raider is the best
Yeah,
ultrasonic raider they've ever released,
no,
and
no, no, no.
nothing,
Ultra Stealth Raider
nothing,
is the best.
nothing can change my mind.
No, 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 no. You
Uh,
should watch my YouTube short. I made a YouTube short like 3 weeks ago ranking all of them. So it's
okay,
like, oh no, actually I didn't. My bad. I did not. I forgot. I made a YouTube short about something else. No, but I'd say, am I just tripping? No, no, I didn't. I didn't. Yeah, I'd say original is probably the second best. I mean,
okay,
Legacy had a lot of flaws, even though it looked
yeah,
better, I think, than the original one, but it just had a lot of flaws. And the new one is just bad. Like the new one that came out this year, it's the only bad
yeah.
set from the new wave.
I agree. I agree.
Like it looks really funky.
Yeah.
Like why does, oh, guess who we have here? ACOB, a couple of brickheads, evening boys.
Welcome, Acob.
ACOB,
Welcome, welcome.
can you believe that this gentleman has never watched any of your live streams?
Oh, you're just gonna go out and expose me now.
No,
I apologize,
yeah.
Acob. Please don't take offense.
Yeah, no, don't. But you definitely should check out ACOM. They have
I definitely will.
eater live streams. It's one of their terms. It's like
All
it
right.
means really cool. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
I definitely will check them out for sure.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Every Thursday night, there's this. I think 6 p.m. Pacific time. at 9 p.m. Eastern time. Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool, cool.
I'll definitely check you guys out. Don't worry. Don't worry.
Yeah. Yeah, they were the hosts of Brickworld Chicago this year. So yeah.
So I heard.
And
yeah.
and then also they performed their new song "Box of Boys" at the Ninjago concert, which was really cool.
Oh, very
So that
cool.
was
Very
pretty
cool.
fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it was at the Fold concert,
Mm-hmm.
which is a lot
Wow.
of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, that's awesome.
I have a question. Do you people who don't go to Brickworld Chicago get a lot of jealousy from seeing all of these posts?
No, to be honest, I've never been to a Lego convention, like a real Lego convention, so I don't really know what it's like. I do know I did, because recently I've been branching out, meeting new people, building connections. I did know a lot of the people that were there. I'm good friends with Wilbrix Productions, Mike and Ike.
Oh yeah.
Lego Men 360. I'm really good friends with.
Met all of them.
Yeah, they're all super chill.
Yeah, Will Briggs Productions, really nice guy. I met him. Super duper nice guy.
Yeah, he actually asked me about his Venator thumbnail for the most recent one. He texted
really
me,
cool.
all in a hurry. He's like, "Yo, does this look good?" And I was like, "Yeah, you're calm." And he's like, "No, it's blurry." And I was like, "All right, let me look." So I looked, and yeah, it was a little blurry. But then I looked at it on the phone screen, and it was kind of tough to tell. And I was like, "No, you're fine. Like, just post it. Don't worry about it. Like, you're fine." And he's like, "All right, thank you." And then went on his day. But yeah, so I know all them.
Yes, so I still need to watch this video. Will, so if you're hearing this, I'll make sure to watch your Venator finale. I still haven't. I will make sure to, though. So
yeah, it's doing very well. I think it's well over 3,000 views at this point. So yeah, it's doing very well for him. But yeah, I know all them, good friends with all of them. We talk, if not daily, weekly. I talk to Tiger Builds as regularly as possible. TJ starting to talk to weekly now.
Oh yeah.
Unfortunately, he was sick and couldn't make it. But
yes.
I've
really upset me.
I've had a few conversations with Firebird before.
Yeah. I met him as well there.
Yeah, he's super chill.
Yeah, Firebird makes great content. If you haven't checked out Firebird Bricks, definitely make sure to check him out.
Yeah, his stuff is very good.
Yeah.
Besides that, I'm not sure I know anyone else really. I'm kind of still a little small, so yeah.
I mean, you're still like over 10 times bigger than us here.
But yeah, numbers don't really matter in my opinion. I'm more about the person. So
you got monetized though, right?
Yes.
How does that feel?
Well, if you want my honest opinion on it, it does feel great. I was over the moon excited the morning I got monetized. I woke up, okay, let me backtrack a little bit. I was eligible for monetization through my watch hours with the Mario video, which is by far what I'm known for. If you were to ask anyone behind the bricks and be like, Mario minifigures, yeah, okay, then it pops up, which is great. I love that video popped off. It did amazing for me. I wish I was monetized for that video because it would have paid out so well. But I wasn't. So I got over 5,000 watch hours from that video alone.
Wow.
Yeah. And so that was in October. And so since October, I've been working to hit 1,000 subscribers, which was by far the hardest part of YouTube for me, especially since I was at school. It was very difficult to post. It was so difficult to post very often because I'm an architecture major. It's incredibly busy. I'm now double majoring. Yeah. I'm now double majoring in construction management as well. It's too busy to even do anything else. Um, so when I got home, I started posting shorts like daily, and then I gained over 100 subscribers in a month, and hit my 1,000 subscribers. I woke up, and so back in December, I submitted my W-9 tax form, all of that, because I was part of the YouTube Partner Program.
What's that? Well, that's just to get monetized, right? The YouTube partner.
So once you hit 500 subscribers, you can get invited. Luckily, I was invited well before that, which I was very surprised about. But
before
so
you got
typically,
500 subscribers,
I was invited at 66 subscribers.
what? How does that work then?
I have no idea. I remember being incredibly confused. But I was invited at 66 subscribers in July 2023.
I guess that they executed Order 66 on you. Sorry, I had to make the joke.
But yeah, I got invited. I submitted my W-9 in December, so I was ready to be monetized as soon as I hit 1,000 subscribers. The morning I hit 1,000 subscribers, I became monetized officially, and I was overjoyed. Now, if you ask me my feelings on it, I am still incredibly pleased, honored, humbled to be monetized. It is a blessing every single day to earn a little bit of money. But when you really get into the payments that YouTube gives you, you don't get paid until you reach a $100 threshold. That's when they will send you your checks every $100. And so I don't know exactly what I'm at, but it's not too much. I get paid like cents a day. I think it's like anywhere from like 15 to 60 cents a day or something like that. Which goes up. It goes up as you upload more often because you're getting more views. But yeah, it is it is a nice feeling to be monetized, especially as such a young channel. I know there are some people with way more subscribers than me are nowhere near monetization. But I hope they get
the watch hours, right?
Yeah, the watch hours, the shorts views, all of that good stuff. So I do hope that they get there. Because it's definitely an exciting step to take.
Well, your shorts are not monetized, right? Like you don't make money from your shorts, right?
I have everything monetized right now.
So how can you get monetized from shorts? I thought that you needed like 10 million views.
So the way it works is you only need one or the other. You don't need both. You only need 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours, or 10 million shorts views. So you don't need both. You need one or the other, and then everything can get monetized.
That's sweet. Oh, I thought that you. Oh, no wonder that people really do that many shorts.
Yeah, I went the direction of videos more, just because that's what my audience preferred.
Shorts?
No, my audience prefers videos. Definitely.
Oh, me too. Yeah, I'm a video over shorts.
But my shorts consistently hit 5,000 to 10,000 views. I have one short that's approaching 30,000 views soon. So, they're taking off.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
BTB might have gotten invited for partnership because of shorts during the Wild West. Wait, what are you talking about exactly, Mayo?
I'm not too sure either. Yeah. I do have other exciting news though. I was just invited to what is the exact name of it? Through YouTube, I was just invited to the community. No, hold on. Shorts creator community. It's an official YouTube partner program, where I now get to work with one of their managers, their shorts manager, and I get exclusive perks. I get a newsletter. I get invites to events, etc. So I'm very pleased to announce, which I will make an official announcement on my channel, but I'm very pleased to announce that I was invited to the Shorts creator program.
It's really cool.
Thank you.
Yeah. What tips would you recommend to like grow a YouTube channel?
Oh, consistency is the number one thing I would recommend. If you're looking for video advice specifically, I would recommend upload as many videos as you can. You know, have you heard Mr. Beast say that? Make 100 videos, and each time you upload a video, improve something. So the first time you improve, I don't know, let's just say the video quality. The second time you work on editing a little bit. Third time your voice over like ability. Fourth time effects. Fifth time thumbnail. Sixth time title. Like on and on and on. That would be my piece of advice, is just consistency, and every time strive to upload better content. That's definitely how I go about it. I mean, my shorts are a little different now. I take my videos and I split them up into however many shorts and then just release the shorts.
Yeah, that's smart.
I only do the only time I do shorts outside of that now are sponsors like Tom the Builder, who's sponsoring me. And I was just
he does Clone Trooper customs, right?
Yep. So he's sponsoring me, and I was just sent a few clones.
Cool.
And
Which
then Jesse and Captain Hauser.
Oh, cool. I mean, I haven't seen all of Clone Wars yet. I definitely need to at some point, but yeah. Oh, yeah. But I recognize those names, and I kind of know who those characters are, but yeah.
Yeah. And then, so I'll do shorts on that. And then I'm actually filming, my neighbor is a fitness influencer at Calisthenics. And he and I are filming a bunch of Lego and fitness challenges together all the time. So I'm in the process of editing those shorts and getting them out.
Scott Davis will be happy about the fitness.
Yeah.
When shorts were in infancy, no one knew anything about the algorithm, and YouTube were heavily promoting any of them before proper algorithm could be established by gaining data, hence the Wild West. But Mayo, I think BTV started way after shorts.
Yeah, I started about 3 years after shorts were a thing.
Yeah. So, when did you start your channel?
May 24th, 2023.
Oh my God, that's so close to mine. I uploaded my first piece of content. I created my account on May 16th of 2023, but uploaded my first piece of content like 5 days later on the 21st. So yeah.
Oh wow, that's very cool.
Yeah, so I guess that, but it was shorts.
Yeah.
My first long form video was kind of it was kind of a shitty video where it was like shot in vertical format, but it was all weird. It was very wonky with the editing.
That's totally cool.
It was June 10th. So technically, I believe that was the first short. Sorry, the first long form video.
Yeah.
Okay, then that's weird. Then that's extra weird then. People must have watched the shorts without subscribing at 66 subs. Yeah.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. I mean, at that point, I only had 3 shorts on the channel. Now I have God knows how many. Yeah.
So did he build? So from the 2021 legacy sets, is that the only one out of the ones that you have that you still have to build?
That one and Gardens are the 2 I have left.
Okay, yeah.
So Gardens, I don't plan on building Gardens until I have my own Lego room. That one is possibly this Sunday's stream. Possibly. I might have to switch it up a little bit because I've been doing a lot of Ninjago recently. So I might save that. I plan on having TJ on one more time as a guest.
Okay,
before the end of the school, or before the school year starts. So I might save that one for TJ.
And I'm just saying, if you need any more guests, I'd be willing to come on.
Yeah, I appreciate it. I don't. So I typically stream by myself a lot of the time. I definitely do look for guests though. So yeah, just let me know. Um, Possibly during the school year because I I definitely it's easier to have guests on during the school year than it is
What?
over the summer. Just because a lot of the time I don't have sets with me at school, so it's easier to have guests and do interviews then. Um,
No one do interviews, kind of like this.
yeah, no, exactly. So I'm not sure if you were on the last stream. I'm sorry if I don't quite remember, but the last stream was
No,
kind of an interview with
no.
TJ. Um, More than
Hmm.
a interacting with chat type thing, which I I do enjoy both formats of streams.
Me too.
But I definitely enjoy interacting with my chat. My unfortunately Copper's not here right now. Uh but Copper knows that uh I just love my chat so much, and I started um with zero viewers. The best way to do streams in my opinion is to start with zero viewers. Um and that's what I did. I streamed to zero viewers for 3 months, and then I met Copper and Scott on a stream with Lego's owner that I did, and yo, what's up, Will?
Yo, what's up, Will? Will in the chat. Behind, begin the bricks. Yeah, but behind the
uh,
bricks, follow architecture, man.
yes,
Yeah.
sir. Yes,
Well, I was
sir.
saying I haven't seen your Venator finale. I promise I don't watch it soon, though, man. I promise. I promise.
Yeah, I mean, um, yeah, I met Scott and Copper. Copper,
Copper, he's here, but he's late. Live stream's gonna be a blast.
Copper.
Yo!
I was just mentioning you because I was just saying how you know that I love my YouTube chat very, very much. Um, yeah, so I met Copper and Scott in a Lego Zoner stream where I was with him, and so they became like instant friends. Those two,
Yeah,
um,
yeah.
and yeah, since then we've started a Discord server. We've done a bunch of stuff together. The four of us, me, Scott, Copper, and Justice. The four of us are like a little
Okay,
quad.
but the third dimension, right? Justice.
Yeah. We're like a little quad.
That's cool,
Um,
man.
yeah, and so yeah, since then streams have been good. I've been streaming consistently to 6 to 10 people at a time. My streams are now consistently over 80 views by the time I finish. So
Wow.
it's a good time, you know. But yeah, but that goes back to it. Consistency is everything in YouTube. If you're not consistent, you might not get where you expect to be.
Yeah, no, because I noticed that recently. I've with these last three episodes. You know, this is the third one in July that I've
Mm-hmm.
done, and I didn't do a previous one. I think since I want to say either April or May.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, you know, and I've been noticing that a lot of people have been, you know, joining these live streams. Which actually, I did want to say thank you everyone for all of the support. I've been noticing a lot of support on these live streams recently, so I wanted to say thank you. But yeah, I did notice that, which was really cool. And I don't know
Yeah.
if it's because of consistency or just because people have been tuning in more. But yeah, I've also noticed a big increase in subscribers. So thank you so much, guys. I guess I can say this. We're at I believe 96 watch hours in total,
Wow.
and 91 subscribers, I believe. So yeah, just earned a sub. Thank you so much, Will. So that makes 92 at least.
Yeah.
And Copper says, by the way, everyone is welcome to join our server. If at Oaktown breaks all allowed, I can post a link. Yes, you're welcome to post a link, Copper.
Yeah. Thank you so
And
much.
hey, now you're a rockstar. Are you referring to me, Crimson?
I assume so.
And Will says consistency too, for sure. Wish I just wish I'd be consistent with Lego architecture videos. Well, do you do Lego architecture videos or just Lego Star Wars videos? Technically, I
He's
guess.
from what I know, he's popped a few architecture videos out. One or two, not more than that. But I know we've been talking, and he's got some plans for his channel later.
Yeah. I heard you say that. I was watching when it was live. I didn't watch the whole thing, but part of it, the Tiger Builds podcast that you were on. At that episode, a lot of genius ideas mentioned in that episode. So, if someone hasn't checked it out yet, I do recommend it.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, I remember you saying that Will had some really big plans that you thought were really cool.
He's got very big plans. I'm very excited to see them. I'm very excited to see them.
I legally have the best role on that server. Also, yes, you. Also, the song All Star. Yeah, thank you. Only moderators see post links. Okay, that sucks. I guess we'll find a way to deal with that later. But yeah, I guess everyone check Discord server on your. Yeah, I did give you permission, but can only moderators do it then?
Yeah, I don't know.
Sorry, internet is slow, I think. BTB, are you still?
Yep, I'm still here. Well, guys, welcome to the show.
What?
No, you just timed out for a second. The wheel was spinning, and I was just like, "Hey guys, welcome to the show."
What wheel was spinning? Oh,
the loading wheel, and I was just like, "Welcome to the show, everybody. Time to go." Yeah, behind the bricks takeover. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Well, if you hear anything, that's just my sister Sophia wanting me some food. So yeah.
No worries.
But yeah. And some rain. There's also some rain happening, so there's some stuff, I guess.
Yeah, all good.
Rain being loud, that's Mexico.
Yeah.
Okay. Mayo Hospital says, I don't lie. I feel like that's one of the funniest comments I've heard. I don't lie. Just someone straight up saying, I don't lie. I guess, who does lie?
I don't know. I don't know.
I can make your hands clap, says Crimson. Yeah, so I guess just going back to the live streams, what I try to do with my live streams is I try to have these podcasts, that are kind of like interviews. Mm-hmm. And then I try to have some that are just like me building sets, and sometimes I have guests for those as well.
Yeah, 100%. So, you had Shy on as a guest, right?
Yes, I sure did.
Yeah, was he easy to contact? Because I've been thinking about getting in touch with him.
Was he in? What do you mean by contact?
Like, if I were to shoot him a DM through Instagram, would he respond? How did you?
Oh yes. He just told me, and I did do what he said. Like, if you want to interview him, like, DM him, I guess, a couple of days before, and then remind him the day before your actual interview that you're going to do this, because he might forget.
Yeah, no worries. No, I was just curious. Yeah.
Shai's easy to contact. Yes, he sure is. And I was hella scared driving home. I don't know what you're talking about. Maybe rain.
I know what he's talking about.
Little rain not going to kill you.
Yeah. Yeah, Will. What was it? Tornado encounter, Will? I think there was a tornado warning where he was driving.
Yesterday when I was hanging with Tyler and Krista, we had a tornado.
Yeah.
Were you guys all in one
Yeah.
place or
Yeah,
in different places?
they all went out to dinner.
Oh, cool. Oh, but
Yeah.
that sucks. A tornado?
Yeah.
Oh, well, we know that you guys made it out alive, so that's good.
Yeah.
He's just a busy guy. Yes, Shy is a busy guy with a family.
So I've heard, yeah.
Posting high quality content. Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard.
Yeah, I guess definitely try to get an interview with him. He's really cool. I met him at Brickell, Chicago as well.
So awesome. Yeah.
Also at Copper the Spoon. What is the whole the spoon situation?
I'm not entirely sure, to be honest. I don't know.
Okay. Will was the tornado. Yeah. So you were, I guess, don't ask about the spoon. The real ones know. So I was gonna ask you. Yeah. Okay. Well, we got this covered. I actually drove closer to it, which apparently was closer to my house than Christo's. Ooh, that is rough. Well, Will, aren't you in Illinois and both of them are in Indiana? I mean, I know a few spoons. What is this inside joke? Yes, the raging spoon.
I'm just as lost as you are, to be honest.
Are you familiar with Crimson Toaster number 47?
Yeah, he's an active member on my server.
Okay, that's cool. Oh yeah, he did say that. Yeah. But you don't know Z Spoon at Will Pritzford.
Oh, Will, that's actually sick.
Yeah, I'm about 45 minutes from that. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, I know that you're.
That's awesome.
I think that you're even closer to TJ and to Richie, right? I believe. Will,
so.
Because
I believe that's
all
correct.
three of you,
Yeah.
I think, are in Illinois. Will says, no, I don't, Crimson. You mean Dr. or Oh, yeah. Yeah, chat is going crazy.
Yeah.
So, yeah. What were we on right before chat went crazy?
I still think live streams.
Yeah, TJ at 30 and 30. For Richie as well. Cool. Your screen froze.
My screen?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm sorry about that.
Okay, we're back.
We're back? Awesome.
You just have to be at my streams to know. Okay, got it. Busy chat for once. Yeah, no, we appreciate it. It's good for that. What is it called? For that engagement.
Yeah.
Why am I tripping on my words? Me might be having a party next week for everyone for Cristo for his 100K. Oh, that's dope. Yeah, congratulations to Stud City for reaching 100K. That was really cool.
Yeah, 100%.
Didn't he reach it on the live stream? Because everyone, I was watching Ryan's live stream and he told everyone to go subscribe to Cristo.
I have no idea.
Streams to be busy and spamming the spoons. Yeah, I guess so. Okay, that was much. Yeah. So you were telling me that your favorite Lego theme before with Lego Star Wars. How do you feel about the state of Lego Star Wars nowadays?
Very controversial, isn't it? To be honest, I can't get behind all the hate that the theme has been receiving.
You're getting all cut off. Yeah.
Oh, sorry about that.
So you're saying to be honest, I can't get behind.
I can't get behind all the hate that the theme has been receiving. It's just undeserved, in my opinion. Yes, there are flaws with Star Wars. I'll be the first one to admit that. And Mayo, I completely disagree. I actually think that while the August sets may be overpriced, they are good quality sets.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
The X-wing and TIE fighter combo especially has caught my attention. Very
Really,
accurate,
I don't
very
like it.
accurate, very accurate X-wing. Very accurate. If you look at it,
Really?
it is an exact replica to Episode 4. So
More than any previous version, you'd say?
that is the most accurate. It is in minifigure scale. It has the sloped sides of the nose. It has the tri-landing gear that is actually long on purpose to match Episode 4, which has the long landing gear. So it is the most accurate X-wing to date. Not sure about the TIE fighter. Definitely would not say the TIE fighter. But I am also a big fan of the Desert Skiff set. I don't understand why the Sarlacc pit is so built up, but I love the Desert Skiff. Even though it's a little small, it's a little short, but big fan of the Desert Skiff. And the Star Destroyer. I'm very, very skeptical
Yeah.
of the Star Destroyer, but I've heard really positive things
Yeah.
about it. I've heard very positive things, so I look forward to picking up a
Yes, yes,
copy
yes,
at one
yes.
point.
I agree.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, while the theme is getting a lot of hate currently, I'm one of the lone horses, I guess, that's supporting it. Because my big thing is it's very hypocritical what a lot
Is
of
your internet?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, well, I agree. Dark Falcon slaps.
Do you know what? I might have to check if upstairs works better.
All right. Stream is mine. See you later. Thank you so much for joining. How's it going, everybody? You all having a good day? I hope you are. We're chilling. Sorry, the chat's up here so I could see. I'm not building anything right now. I'm just chilling, enjoying the conversation. Yeah, it's been a good time. Been pretty relaxed. Yawn counter, get it going.
Yeah, let's see what's happened. What's happening in chat? Will says, anyways, I gotta head out, but it was nice joining for a bit. Yeah, well, thank you for coming, Will, so much. And he says Dark Falcon slaps. I agree. Star Destroyer is ass. I'm sorry. Yes, I saw it at Berkhold Chicago because Dud City brought it since he's in land and he got it early.
Mm-hmm.
And I have to say, greebling wise, it looks fantastic, but it's so goddamn tiny.
Yeah.
Like, make it bigger. Just like, I guess Will said, make Star Wars big again. Like, it's tiny. Interior detail for the size is actually pretty good, but like, it's just too small. Just make it
That's
a little
fair.
bit bigger, like.
No, that's fair. That's fair.
I don't know what you think.
I actually am not a fan of the interior personally.
But yeah, I agree. The skiff, I just think that it's a ripoff. Skiff, I think looks
Little.
great, but
Yeah.
Boba Fett is the wrong version, and he's definitely missing that cape, and it's just ridiculously overpriced.
Yeah. Yes and no. Yes and no. I do think it's a little
Sorry, everyone, for
overpriced.
the connection issues.
I
BT,
do.
is your Wi-Fi good?
Yeah, my Wi-Fi is great. I'm chilling. We're all good.
BTB, how's your Wi-Fi holding up then?
My Wi-Fi is good.
Mine seems well. Yours is the one that seems off.
No,
Let's
I
see.
got
Is there a way
got
to?
full bars. I'm all good.
Look, let's see if this works. Okay, let's okay. Will says, "What up? What's up, Will?" And then Scott says, "You keep asking me. We'll be waiting even longer, Lol." Okay, sorry to disappoint, but I think it's you. You look pixelated. Really? It's me? Nope. BTB's Wi-Fi is fine. Scott, you can't do this. Okay, am I better now?
Yeah,
Am I less
You're good.
pixelated now?
Still a little pixelated,
okay.
but I could communicate with you for sure.
Okay, yeah. It's just we were cutting off. You started talking about the Star Destroyer, so I guess you don't like the interior?
No, not at all. I think it's an excuse for an interior, if you ask me. But
I mean, I just think that the ship is tiny, so like they did the best that they could with the interior for the size. I just think that it's way too small. Therefore, the interior is small.
I really like the holo table they included, but just not a fan of the interior. And I mean, I don't blame them for wanting to scale down the size of their ships at all. But I mean, there's only so much they can do, as you said. But yeah, I don't mind the Star Destroyer itself. I think it's incredibly detailed. I do think it's small. I think the interior is terrible, etc., etc.,
Also,
etc. You could
BTB,
go on.
what do you think of the? I know that you. Okay.
We're good.
I think we're good now. There was some cutoff, but I think
good.
we're good now. Yeah. And I guess, what do you think of the Jedi Bob Starfighter?
I really like it actually. I'm glad they're bringing back Jedi Bob. I'm glad his classic smiling expression is back.
Yeah,
I don't know how I feel about the Mon Cala clone trooper, but you know, they're experimenting and I like that.
Jedi Bob Starfighter, I think, looks the best out of any Starfighters ever. Wow. That's a big statement. And then Mayo Hosko says, I don't talk about clones. Yeah, if you don't know Mayo Hosko, he's not a Star Wars fan. He's not really a fan of many licensed themes from what I know, and many licenses from what I know. But yeah, he likes a lot of original Lego stuff.
Cool.
Get this up. And also, Porter66, he said, what's up? If I didn't say hello earlier, hello. Am I cutting off? Because
a little bit.
It's not uploading for me.
Yeah, a little bit, but I'm here.
When I saw the Jedi Bob Starfighter box leak, when I saw the Jedi Bob Starfighter box leak, I hated it, but seeing MNR's reviews it in hand changes my mind. Yeah, I mean, I like how it looks. I mean, I still think that it looks too much like a prequel Starfighter, and I wish that they would have done something completely different. But yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
It is going to be a 90-minute stream, probably longer. Mayo Hosko only talks about Mon Mothma. Yes, I do know that. He wants a Mon Mothma minifigure badly, and I agree with you, Mayo, for sure. Cupboard look at the MV. Low will. No, it's true though, Scott. The only thing about Lego Star Wars that he cares about is he wants a Mon Mothma minifigure because he likes he likes the scene. He likes the many bosses have died to give us this information scene, and that's why he wants a Mon Mothma minifigure. Right, Mayo? Please correct me if I'm wrong. I'm gonna do the same thing to see if it works. Okay, let's see. Hopefully that'll work finally. Finally. It's still a little bit slow. Let's see. No, it looks like we're fine. Okay.
All right.
BTB, can you
Sounds
hear
good.
me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Awesome.
Okay. Yeah. I guess, yeah. I mean, what do you think of the TIE Fighter and X-Wing when they're combined, though? Like, when you put the wings of one on the body of the other?
Since they introduced the concept of uglies from the Freemaker Adventures, personally never been a fan. I do think it's actually a really good thing for kids though to be creative and to express their creativity. And so it might inspire them to not only change the body of an X-Wing with the wings of the TIE Fighter, but they could do the same with a Y-Wing, A-Wing, B-Wing, you name it, they can do it. They can even probably put the wings and engines of a gunship onto an X-Wing or a TIE Fighter, to be honest, and it would work out. So I really think it's a good concept for kids to express the idea of play and creativity. For me personally, I'm not gonna display it like that.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I low key think that the TIE Fighter with X wings looks kind of cool, but I think that
Yeah.
the X wing with TIE Fighter wings looks awful.
Yeah. I mean, they're trying
Yeah.
something
And
new.
also to me, if you don't know, if you've seen the Lego CPA recently, yeah, and then also I know this much, and that is that the X wing with TIE Fighter wings doesn't have an engine, so it's just gliding in the air because
Yep.
the engines of an X-wing are on the wings, and the engines
Mm-hmm.
on the Tie Fighters in the cockpit. So the Tie Fighter with X-wing wings is like super duper powerful, and the other one is just gliding.
Yep.
Yeah. Since the body of the Tie and X-wing wings has no engine. No. It's the opposite way around, Crimson. It's the opposite way around, Crimson. And Crimson posted this, I guess. Yeah, pretty cool. I guess a lot of cars. I guess like speedy. Yeah, it'll just glide. Yeah, I guess what's that? How do you feel about the set from the new TV show? The I forget what it's called, but the Onyx Cinder is the name of the set, based off of Skeleton Crew.
Skeleton Crew. Yeah, actually, I really like it. It's something fresh. It's something new. Um,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I mean, it's definitely a new concept, and I'm kind of all for it, to be honest. And this is going to be a hot take, but I know there's rumors of next year there being an Acolyte set, and personally, as I've continued to watch the show, I've liked it less and less. That being said, I would be very excited to receive some of the characters and maybe a set from the show because it's interesting. It's something new. So a yellow lightsaber wouldn't be the worst thing.
I haven't seen the Acolyte yet.
I'd
Just because
save
again,
yourself.
I watched the trailer. Again, I have no issues with like whatever people think is woke. That's not the reason why I haven't watched it. It's just I just thought that the trailer was boring. Like the trailer didn't convince me to even watch the TV show.
Yeah, it's a tough watch. I can say
No,
that.
Crimson, you're wrong. The X-wings have the engines, and the Tie Fighter cockpit has the engine. The Tie Fighter wings don't have engines, and the X-wing cockpit and the X-wing body doesn't have an engine. Yellow saber, huh? Cough, cough. Jedi Temple guards. Is that what you're referring to?
No, there's no guards as far as I'm concerned in the show, or as far as I've seen. Certain characters have yellow sabers in the show.
That's what I'm saying, Oaktown. No. You're saying the opposite, Crimson. The X-wing, the X-wings. No, the X-wing wings have an engine, and the Tie Fighter cockpit has an engine, but the Tie Fighter wings don't have engine, and the X-wing body doesn't have an engine. We saying the same thing. I guess we are. Well, X-wing body doesn't have an engine, and tie wings don't have it. Read what I'm typing. Why is this a debate? Jesus Christmas? What is that? I guess. Yeah, I mean, yeah. So you're more of a clone boy than a Stormy fan, right?
Yeah, I'm a big Clone Army guy. My Clone Army currently stands at about not quite 300. I think it's just under 300. It's cost over $8,000.
What minifigures do you have in there?
Everything. I think there's only 8 clone troopers that I do not own that have been released by Lego.
Wow. Which one?
Pretty much everything. The 8. Okay, let's see if I can do this. Hold on. Phase 1 Commander Wolf, Phase 1 Wolfpack Trooper, Phase 2 Commander Gree, Phase 2 Geonosis clone, Airborne Geonosis clone, one of the Phase 1 clone lieutenants, every version of the Phase 2 clone pilot except for 2005. What is it? 4 of them? Oh, that might be 10 that I'm missing. I believe I own every other clone. I believe I own every other.
You don't have a Phase 2 Gree?
Nope.
Wow.
Nope. Oh, and I don't
so
own
you don't have any
the Phase 2 Commander Fox either. I have a GCC version, so 11.
Okay, so you don't have the Coruscant Guard gunship?
Not yet. I'm looking at purchasing that right now.
Look, I'm not going to lie. I think that set is awful.
Yeah, it's got its flaws. It's got its flaws. I'm a huge fan of gunships, so
I agree.
I'm not gonna dog on it too hard. I do think they could have fixed the doors, but besides that, I'm actually a really big fan of the scale of it. I really like its size.
Really, I think that it's kind of too small, and the doors are a little bit disappointing. And to me, it's just I don't like the red color scheme. I want a normal one personally.
That's totally fair.
That's totally fair. To me, another thing is the undersection on the front is totally unutilized and just empty. Couldn't they have put like some, I guess, medicine to cure a clone trooper for play, I guess, or something like that?
Yeah, they definitely could have put something.
Yeah, and then also my biggest issue by far, put some goddamn bubble turrets on that thing. Why put stud shooters? It looks awful.
Yeah. I mean, there's nothing to salvage that there. It's definitely customizable though, which I think is really nice. So if you wanted to, you could just slap them on there. instead of the stud shooters. I As for the set itself, I personally really like the Coruscant Guard color scheme. It's
Mm.
something we haven't seen. It's new. Yes, I know I'm gonna get a lot of hate for this, but um we've seen the white gunship 3 times already. We've seen it in the UCS version. So it's not, in
We've seen it
my
5 times,
opinion.
I guess.
Yeah, I mean, in my opinion, I really really like the variety that we're getting, and I hope, I
Well,
hope,
to
I
me,
hope, I hope. So sorry, go on, go on.
to me, I think that's. I understand what you mean, but I completely disagree because they hadn't done a gunship in 10 years, so it's like so many fans are missing out on a good white gunship. So
Yeah,
yeah, and again,
at this, yeah, I mean, at the
to me,
same
if you
time,
really care about a niche version, just buy a custom. If you ask me.
yes and no. At the I could make the same argument about if you want a white gunship, just buy a custom. And with this
Well, but
gunship
that's
in
the more common
particular,
version that everyone likes
yeah, but with this
and
version in
everyone
particular,
knows.
there are plenty of instructions that allow you to recolor the gunships to Wolfpack Mutalisk 10, regular Episode 2
Yeah,
Clone
yeah.
Wars. Um, so for me personally, I really think it's a good idea. I wish they saved the Coruscant Guard gunship for later down the line, and they
Yeah,
did a
yeah.
Mutalisk 10 to celebrate 20th anniversary of the original Attack of the Clones. Um, but yeah, I personally enjoy the gunship. Um, but again, just my opinion.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think a Munilus 10 from what I know or a Plos Bros from what I know would have been cooler and less
Yeah,
niche than a normal one than that red one. And okay, I
yeah.
have something controversial. I don't really like Lego Dark Red. I think it's such Lego Dark Red and Lego Sand Green might be the two most overrated Lego colors. People are always like, those colors, I love them so much, and it's like they're kind of boring. Even olive green as well, I think, kind of overrated.
Um, I definitely call that controversial. I not really too big of a fan of sand green. I really like olive green, and I
Mm.
really like dark red. Um,
To me, yeah,
just
yeah,
that's
fair
just a
point.
me thing.
Yeah, yeah, no, no, and okay, I will say this: olive green can look really nice, like on some modular buildings. Olive green
Mhm.
does look really good. But yeah, I mean, okay, olive green probably the least overrated out of the three. But to me, dark red, they've used it so much, and to me, the normal red is so much more vibrant and happier, and the dark red is just I don't know, I
Yeah,
don't know.
no, that's
That's
fair.
me.
Sometimes they have to use the dark red though, like in the
Yeah, no,
example
I
of the
agree. I
Coruscant
agree.
Guard gunship. Um,
Yeah, yeah.
I really like the mix of red and dark red that's in
Hmm.
the newest Ninjago Dragon. Personally,
Yeah, I
it's a
agree.
very
I
good
agree.
mix.
I agree. I like the mix, but I don't like the dark red because I mean, in the Coruscant Guard gunship, it just looks like a candy cane to me. It's like white and red, dark red, and it just looks
Yeah,
like a candy cane to me.
I mean, at the same time, you can't blame Lego for that. That's just the source material.
Yeah, no, no, no. That's true. That's true. Yeah, no, I agree. I'm just saying what I think.
Yeah, no,
Uh,
100%, 100%.
Crimson says, agree. The BTB, the guard scheme looks cool. Wish they did more repaints. Yeah, no, I agree. I mean, they could have just started, and even if they wanted to do the Coruscant one, they could have just done recolors the following years and given us a Meaningless 10 this year, and then a Plos Bros, and then a normal one, or a 501st as well. Like,
Yeah.
and I guess they're just not doing that for some reason because Lego hates money apparently, even though it's probably very easy and convenient since they already have the template.
Well, I'm not entirely sure about that. When honestly, when people say that Lego hates money, as someone who has been taught about their design process, it's not necessarily that they hate money. Is that there's other reasons holding them back, mainly contracting issues. I know they have to go through a lot with Lucasfilm in order to determine the exact thing that they are designing and building. And yeah, they mess up. They get all this concept art, and the concept art can be wrong. As for the case of the Coruscant Guard gunship and Commander Fox, that was on Lego. He is not pink. He is white. He has white kneecaps. He has white breastplate and red. Bless you. Yeah, and red armor. There are other times where the concept art has screwed them, and I mean, I think the biggest reason.
That torso is awful.
Yeah, and I believe I don't want to be held to this because this is not my information, but I believe that there are rumors about another gunship in 2026, 2027.
I do know one thing. The reason why they did the Coruscant one was Lucasfilm's fault, I believe, because I believe Hasbro did like a toy of the Coruscant gunship as well. Good. They did. So I believe that's the reason why they did that one. Mm-hmm. So Lego probably would have done another normal one, which is I think what more fans overall would have liked and would have bought. I mean, I think the proof is in the evidence. Like the ATTE is going to have a 3.5-year shelf life, while the gunship is only going to have a 1.5-year shelf life. I don't know. That just to me says that gunship is too niche.
From what I hear, it's getting extended for a year.
Really? So 2.5 maybe?
Yeah. I heard it was getting extended to the end of 2025. So 2.5-year shelf life.
I guess that they did.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I guess people will take what they can get, even if, in my opinion, it's a pretty bad product.
Yeah, I mean, to each their own. To each their own.
I mean, ATT, though, to be fair, very fire set, though.
Yeah, ATT, I ended up buying 7 of them, so I'm very happy. One worse army building. Yeah. Yeah, because the ATTE is goated and the gunship set is ass. Love the concept, take the execution. Yeah, I agree with Crimson. Again, BTB disagrees. We all have our own opinion, different strokes for different folks. But no, I agree. ATT is goated. I mean, apart from those helmets on those 212 troopers, which look awful. I mean, just the printing up top. I mean, again, I'm a helmet hole fan personally, which is controversial. Okay.
But that's just a me thing. What is your stance on helmet holes?
I mean, at this point, I don't know anymore.
What do you mean?
I think they're good for certain clones. I do agree that when I put my army together this year for my clone army video, it's going to look weird because I will now have helmet holes in my clone army. You know, it's one of those things that Lego chose to do, and I don't mind it personally, but I start to mind it when putting my 212 clones next to my other clones and seeing the helmet holes. It does bother me a little bit. But that being said, I don't understand the hate personally. Like, yeah, it looks a little weird. Get over it. That's my real opinion.
How do you feel about the lack of cloth commas?
I just bought 3 cloth commas for my 5s, my Rex, and my custom Jesse. So if that, I don't mind it normally. For the army building clones, I refuse to buy cloth commas because it's just too expensive.
Yeah, no,
yeah.
Yeah, no, I agree with you actually on the cloth commas because I'm someone who, I mean, I'm more of a Stormy fan than a clone person, but like I still think that the lack of that cloth comma looks a little bit jarring, especially on like Rex and 5s. Like to me, like whereas like the 187's trooper, like it's okay. I mean, it's just kind of a generic trooper.
Yeah.
So I don't mind it there that much. but like it
Yeah.
looks weird on the Rex. It looks weird on the Fox, and it looks weird on the Jet on the fives to me.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. So
Yeah. I mean, it would also be cool if snowtroopers got lost comments again, but I mean, I don't know.
yeah,
I
I
guess
really
it is
liked
what
when
it
they
is.
did that, but
Yeah, that was nice. I mean,
yeah,
definitely
it was
a
good.
downgrade, but I mean, I still don't think that they look the worst without that little class com of it. Anyway,
No.
I love helmet holes. Peeps hate them for not being accurate, but they are guns as tall as them 6 feet tall guns. What's the message
Uh,
here?
that's pretty accurate actually. If you look at the concept art, you look at Revenge of the Sith, the guns are almost as tall as the clone troopers. They go up to their chest plate. Um, as far as the Lego guns, it's kind of hard to replicate that in Lego with the pieces that they use. So I don't mind the guns are a little big, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, no, because Lego minifigure weapons are always oversized and
Yes.
accessories. Like,
Yes.
because I mean, Lego minifigure heads are like huge compared to bodies and torsos, and to compared to torsos and legs.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, like look at any human being, and you can tell that their head is not only a plate, a plate shorter like than their torso. Like, a person's head, but for 25% of a person's head is not made by their of a person's height is not made by their head, as it is with a
Yeah.
Lego minifigure, for
Yeah.
example. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I guess I haven't paid attention too much. So you were saying the concept art of the guns were huge, or the actual guns used?
So well, in the show, if you take a look at the DC-17 blaster rifles, and the DC or is it the DC-17 blasters and the DC-15 blaster rifles maybe? The guns are up to their chins, and in I believe what
Wow.
Crimson was referring to, that the guns are up to their heads, which I personally don't mind. Um, I it's what they could do, so I'm not gonna dog on them too hard
Yeah, I don't mind
for
it as
making them
well.
as they are.
I mean, sometimes Lego uses a 2x3 to represent a tablet, and that is huge compared to minifigure for like an iPad.
Yeah,
So, like
yeah,
in terms of human scale, a 1x2
yeah,
for a phone being the phone's height being half as tall as a minifigure is huge compared to real
yeah,
life proportions. So, yeah,
yeah,
it's all
definitely.
off. So, yeah, when people complain about that, it kind of upsets me. Well, it doesn't really upset me, but I'm just like, really, is it really a big deal?
Yeah, no, Crimson actually brings up a really good point here.
Yeah. I don't hate it, but people don't complain. They just buy custom guns, so just buy custom helmets. Stop whining. Yeah, no, I agree. I mean,
Yeah,
to me, my biggest issue was the helmet holes, or I guess just clone trooper helmets at this time, or their inaccurate printing was like the 212 troopers. Like it's just the inaccuracy that kind of bothers me. I mean, again, I
yeah,
can imagine that the lack of cross commas and those misprints, ugly prints bother even bigger fans a lot more. But like even then, it's kind of upsetting to see, for a premium product, if you will, seeing like
yeah,
not the triangle there is just it's kind of upsetting. But yeah, but to me the holes themselves are not a big deal.
yeah.
Yeah, I guess I haven't asked you this BTB, but like, why did you start a YouTube channel?
This is a story for sure. So I actually started this channel because I kept talking about YouTube. I was like, if I would ever do YouTube, yada yada yada. And at the time, I had a girlfriend, and she was like, "All right, enough. Like, cut the shit. Stop talking about it. Just do it. Like, I don't want to. I like. Yes, I want to hear about it, but I don't want to hear about you. Just say if. Just go do it." So she sat me down one night on FaceTime, and we created the channel together. And yeah, that's kind of how it started. More as like a just do it, stop talking about it, just go do it. And yeah, credit to her, even though she has no idea that she was the one responsible for this. Yeah.
Hmm. Hmm.
Yeah.
Oh no, printing heavens to bits. Even though I can still tell what it is, and they are a grunt. Chill out. People complain too much. Yeah. Oh, the story. Yeah. Nike,
Yep.
just do it. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, no, exactly.
I
The
agree with
story
you
is
there.
that is like the behind the bricks origin story. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
credit to her. She has no idea that I'm even on this. She's somewhere out there. But yeah.
Are you gonna get Rivendell? Or do you have
Yes.
Rivendell?
I would like to purchase Rivendell. I'd like to purchase Barad-dûr. Big fan of both of them. They are doing outstanding. The Lord of the Rings team is doing outstanding stuff. I'm very, very excited for the Minas Tirith coming out in 2025. And I hear good rumors from that team. So I'm very, very excited.
Well, aren't they talking about play sets also coming out or cheaper sets as
Yep.
well?
Yep. Amen Hen diorama. I
Oh, what
believe
diorama? Based off of what?
Amen Hen. It's a battle at the end of the first movie.
Oh,
With the
is it the
Urukai.
one where Boromir dies?
Yep. Yep.
Okay, okay, got it.
So
Yeah,
I'm really
I don't
excited.
remember all of the names of the locations, but like
Okay.
I've seen the movies. I enjoy the movies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I believe there is a battle pack rumored. I know
Oh.
Weathertop. I know Weathertop is rumored. Super excited for that. But yeah, I really good things coming from that team, and I
Yeah, I'm
hear
excited too.
some pretty good rumors. So
Yeah, because I've just been wanting cheaper sets because again, those two D2Cs are like out of my budget.
yeah,
So
yeah,
it's like
100%.
again, there are many sets that I wish that I could buy, like Avengers Tower and the other Marvel modular buildings, and you
Hmm.
know the Harry Potter D2Cs, especially Diagon Alley and Gringotts. Again, I wish that I could own them. Will
Yeah,
I ever? No. It's just some UCS sets as well would be really cool, but will I own them? No.
yeah,
It's just
yeah,
again just some smaller, cheaper sets from Lord of the Rings would be really cool.
yeah. 100% agree. 100% agree.
And, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, that would be cool. Yeah. How did you feel about Lego Indiana Jones getting canceled?
I'm a big fan of Indiana Jones. I own some of the original sets from back from 2008. Um, Honestly, I wish they gave it more of a chance. Personally,
Yes. Yes. Okay. I just gotta address this first. Gotta go now. Bye, guys. Yeah, me too. Like, so I'm a big Indiana Jones fan, so I really wanted to see more Lego Indiana Jones sets. But us getting those three, I mean, I'm happy, and I will buy them for sure
hmm.
before they retire by the end of this year. But I just wish that we would have gotten more.
Yeah, I mean there were rumors for more sets this year. Following, I assume that the reason why there weren't is because they didn't perform well. And they kind of just scrapped them. But I was kind of looking forward to Forge sets from the new movie, even though, in my opinion, the new movie was pretty terrible.
Yeah, yeah. What did you think of that new movie overall? I guess spoiler talk. I guess.
uh, it was just not Indiana Jones. And yeah,
Mhm.
it's however many
Mhm.
years later. But what is it, 15 years later or something like that? It was probably a little less than that, but it
Aha.
was however many years later.
Uh huh.
Um, I think it was actually 15 years later that they made it, and it was
It
nice
was.
to see. It was nice to see the original cast come back. It was nice. It was a good concept and execution. There was a lack of consistency between the first four movies and this movie. There was a lack of storytelling, and there were some parts that for me were hard to sit through.
Really. What do you think of the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull? I guess I need to ask.
Personally, a big fan. I know Pirates of the
Yeah, I
Caribbean's
agree.
fourth movie and Indiana Jones's fourth
No,
movie
no.
both got a lot of
Oh,
hate.
oh.
They both movies got a lot of hate. Um,
Mhm.
for seemingly no reason, but I think it was kind of similar to other people that what I'm feeling now about Indiana Jones 5 is what they felt about
Yeah.
both
Yeah, no,
Pirates
because
4 and
to
Indiana Jones
me,
4.
I mean, Kingdom of the Crystal Skull is probably weaker, I'd say, than the first three Indiana Jones movies, but I still think that it
Sure.
felt like an Indiana Jones movie to me, whereas this new one kind
Yeah.
of lacked that feeling to me very
Yes.
much so. Yes, yes.
Yes.
Like again, I didn't even think that this new movie was a bad movie. I just thought that it was
No.
like it just kind of lacked the Indiana Jones feeling.
Yeah.
Like to me, it
100%.
still beats out the Star Wars sequel trilogy. I guess. What
Yeah.
are your thoughts on the sequel trilogy? I guess.
I don't talk about it. I'm
Yeah,
I am
yeah.
the most
I don't like
toxic
it as well.
I am the most toxic Star Wars fan when it comes to the sequels.
Really?
Yeah. No, it's not good.
Ooh.
No.
Ooh. Like, do you
I
hate them with a passion?
some would say no. I was never a big fan of Seven ever. I thought it was
Hmm.
just. I thought the whole trilogy, to be honest, is just too close to the original trilogy. Um,
Yeah, I
and
agree. Yeah.
and because of that, I was like, it's not original, it's not exciting, it's not new. The dialogue was
Mhm.
crap. The screenplay was
Hmm.
and it was just
I don't think that the
uninteresting.
dialogue was that bad, but I mean,
There's
I don't
certain
think that the
bits.
dialogue is that bad. I just think that the movies suck because they're so unoriginal. Like, well, I mean, I think seven was just a ripoff of four.
Yep.
Eight, I mean, as much as Ryan Johnson gets hate, he did try to do something interesting. I think more than seven in a way, and something more
Luke.
creative. But he just kind of created a mess, and
Yeah. No.
it still was not very good. And then nine
Yeah.
is just by far the worst and the biggest. Okay, the second biggest piece of you know dog feces ever. But yeah.
Uh. Well. Yeah. I mean, 9 was just trying to clean up what 8 did, and
Really? I
in
mean,
my
no, I
opinion,
disagree because nine just created this whole somehow Palpatine return thing out of nowhere. Like they didn't even need to do that. They could have just had Kylo Ren kind of end. They could have just had Kylo Ren be the main villain, I guess, in my opinion.
yeah. I mean, I don't know. Oh, excuse me. I'm just not a fan. I like the sets that Lego produced.
Yeah, yeah, I will like say that.
I really strongly dislike the movies.
Yeah, 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 yeah. How do you feel about the how do you feel about Rogue One and Solo though?
Love Rogue One. Solo, I'm a bit iffy on.
Really, I mean, I love Rogue One, and I think Solo's pretty. I like it. It's definitely not as good as Rogue One, but it's
Um,
much better than the sequel trilogy.
yes, I agree. I mean, I don't ever remember Star Wars being so romanticized. Specifically when you look at Kira and Solo's relationship in the movie,
Hmm.
that's
Hmm.
just not Star Wars.
Really,
And
what do you
and
mean?
I don't know. There were specific romantic scenes with affection in um shown in Solo that were not necessarily shown or necessary in the other movies. The most other romanticized films you could call them are Episode 2 Attack of the Clones and Episode 3 Revenge of the Sith, which
I feel Episode Five, I feel Episode Five more than
yeah,
Episode Three in a way. I
yeah,
mean,
I think
Episode Three in terms of like Anakin's passion, but not really like romanticized in the way that you're talking about them.
right. I definitely think that Episode 5 is kind of the closest comparison you can make to Solo.
Hmm.
But it's just
Yeah,
not
yeah,
Star
yeah.
Wars in my opinion. There's not a lot of
Really?
that. There's just not when you look at the main story, Star Wars is mostly about grief because the Jedi don't allow attachments. And so, well, at least when you look at the Clone Wars, there's a lot of loss, there's a lot of grief in it. And yeah, I mean, it's Solo for me was a little romantic, a little too romantic in my opinion.
That is a weird take. I've never heard anyone say that. I mean, I don't really agree with it, but yeah, interesting take, I guess.
It was just the first thing that popped in my head after seeing it in theaters. Yeah.
Yeah. Crimson says, "Guess who's back?" And then he says, "Kieran Husa." And then he says, "Hey BTV, don't you have some videos to edit? Do you?"
Yeah, I've always got videos to edit. I'm actually taking the next 6 weeks off from uploading besides my Clone Army video to work on content to upload during the school year. But yeah, it is getting a little late here. But yeah.
I do want to address, you keep saying yo 29. What does this mean? I mean Crimson, what do you mean by that? Do you know what Crimson means by that?
I have no idea.
Yeah, so I guess did you want to wrap up somewhat soon?
Yeah, if that's okay. It's just getting a little late here, but I have had a lot of fun.
I mean, I can go on for longer, but like again, maybe like in 10 minutes, I imagine.
Yeah, 10 minute is perfect. Yeah.
Crimson says 29 is Copper's element number.
What
the hell?
On the periodic table. Get it. The periodic table.
Oh, that makes a lot more sense. CU is the abbreviation, right? I believe.
I don't know.
Or is that another one? Yeah, I don't have it memorized on my periodic table. 29 copper top quadratic radioactive isotope cell. Copper says lol. CU. Okay, it is CU. Yeah, I did remember that. Got it. Yeah, that's a chemistry from like 2.5 years ago. Yeah. You said that you were going to do a semester abroad, right?
Yeah, so I'll be studying abroad in Italy from January to May. I'm super excited.
Oh, cool. Are you excited for that?
Yeah, it's going to be a great time. I'm going to be there with all my friends.
Where in Italy are you going to?
Florence.
Is that where your mom is from?
No. My mom's from Sicily.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
No,
it's cool. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, Florence. Florence isn't it? Okay, is Florence a city with a lot of Chinese people? Yeah, right.
I'm not entirely sure. No, I don't know. It could be. I don't know. I haven't been there. I can let you know when I go. But yeah.
I heard somewhere. Like again, my dad has been to Italy, so yeah, I think one time I think someone told me that Florence had a lot of Chinese people. I don't know why. I guess just a lot of migrants.
Yeah. Maybe, yeah.
But yeah, that'll be cool.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Yes, I see the Italian people eating moth out of a bag. What are you talking about, man?
Right out of the bag.
Oh, mozzarella.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right out of the bag.
Yeah, oh no, they're probably eating it right out of the shredder. They're locally grown mozzarella right out of the shredder. I'm also Italian, so I'm allowed. Ooh, I didn't know that about you, Crimson. I guess, are you Italian and what else, I guess, if you don't mind sharing, so. Yeah, but yeah, Crimson has a channel, so if you like Lego content, you should go subscribe there too.
Yeah, for sure.
He posted a Legoland vlog the other day, and he also posted a Bark Speeder mod to make it look more like to make it look more like a Clone Wars, like Bark Speeder, rather than just the Mandalorian one. So
did he? Cool. That's awesome. Yeah, that's super cool.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Cool. I guess, what other hobbies do you have outside of Lego?
I'm a big athlete. I love sports, love working out, so I
Hmm.
weightlift pretty much every single day, or try to lift every single day. Um, love, like I said, love playing sports, swimming. I swam throughout high school. Um, and I signed originally to swim in college, but I wasn't able to keep it up with sports. So, um, and I love video games, and I'm a drummer as well. Play the drums. Big Nintendo guy for video games. Love Mario, Mario Kart, Mario Party, Smash Bros. All those fun games. And
Yeah,
yeah.
I've never been much of a video game person, but guess what? I played I played Mario. Well, I had played Mario Kart for like many years before, but
Hmm.
I played like normal Mario, I guess, and Smash for the first time like the other week. And Mario, I think sure it's fun, it's cool, whatever. But like Smash, it's so much fun. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
lie.
Yeah, they're a good time. They're a good time.
Yeah,
Crimson.
Smash is a ton of fun. No,
Yeah,
it's
it's a good time.
BTB Crimson because it's it's behind the bricks, but it's just the handle is behind the Lego brick, I guess.
Yeah. So my handle's behind the Lego brick. The reason why I have the LB in my logo is because that's my initials. Um, that's
Luke
my
Beerley, right? I think.
yeah, that is my real name, my real initials. Um, yeah.
I guess how did you come up with your channel name?
I have a notes app on my phone actually with all my channel stuff. And I have a Google Doc and everything as well. But let's see. Um, where is it? Here. Name ideas. I'm not sure if you'll be able to see that at all. Oh,
Okay,
those
nice.
were
Yeah,
the original names that I thought
those
about.
three Beerley's bricks, built from bricks, and behind the bricks.
Yep. So I went
How
with
did
behind the
you? Mhm.
yeah, I went with behind the bricks because I wanted to show behind the scenes of building my mocks and my builds and all my content. So I didn't want to just show like here's the final product. Not going to show you how I did it. I wanted to show you how I was able to come up with that
Mhm.
process.
Yeah, yeah, which I think is really cool. I mean, I've seen quite a few of your videos, and they're pretty cool.
Thank you,
I mean,
thank you. I
yeah,
appreciate that.
and it's also been really interesting because again, you were talking about improving your content. So I watched your first like channel trailer video to your like Disney video, and like it was a big improvement. Like you made a pretty big improvement pretty quickly. Like
Thank you, thank
your
you.
channel trailer, like I mean, kind of slow, kind of I don't
Yeah,
know, maybe not the highest quality, but then it's like
yeah.
Disney mock video, pretty good quality. So yeah,
Thank you. Yeah, there's a
yeah,
part two
yeah,
coming out to that one
Mhm.
soon.
Yeah, yeah. The
Yeah.
lore drop, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, that's cool. And I guess why were you consider? I guess Beerley's bricks because of your last name, but
Hmm.
built from bricks. I guess why was that another one?
Similar thing, just showing the process instead of just the final product.
Hmm.
It's also has something to do with Lego. Um,
Hmm.
kind of gets like Lego when you I don't know. For me, whenever someone mentions bricks, the first thing that comes to my mind is Lego. So yeah.
Hmm. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, for me it's also like yeah, kind of funny because like I hear like I hear like pretty much yeah I guess just like some words like brick and then I just think Lego. It's kind of funny.
Hmm. Yeah. No. Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. Did you get the new Disney castle?
No, I definitely would like it, but no, I'm very happy with the old one, right there.
Docs, well, maybe I don't know yourself. Ouch. How did any of us dox ourselves? Please explain Crimson.
Oh, maybe my
Yes.
full name, but I don't mind.
Yeah, me neither. I'm Sebastian Martinez. If everyone was really dying to know, so there you go. I mean, Sebastian is on Instagram. The Martinez is not that. So yeah, there you go. That's the name reveal for you. Full name reveal.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I feel like some people care more than others. Like some people like will only share their first name,
Yeah.
and some people will like never say their name ever, and some
Yeah.
people will like say their full name and same thing. Some people will never do a face reveal, and some people do a face reveal very soon. It depends, I guess.
Yeah, I don't mind showing my face, sharing my name.
Yeah, me neither.
But only my close friends definitely say my name. Like most of the people in the community just refer to me as BTB. But yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, yeah, very cool. Yeah. So, what did you think of that new Boba Fett's the palace compared to the older ones?
So honestly, here I'll bring it up. So I have, where's the camera? Here. I have very little to say about this one in particular. I'm looking at Jabba's Palace from 2012, like literally through my TV and monitor setup.
Mhm.
I definitely prefer that by far.
Yes,
It's just,
I agree.
I just prefer it. It's not this here. It's not a bad set. I really like the figure lineup.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
The build itself could have been better, but you know,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah,
Mhm.
yeah,
I mean, we only have a two-story tall. What is it called? A two-story tall palace instead of three stories.
yeah.
And sorry, the tower, the little tower. And
Hmm.
we do have that little sidebar extension though, which is kind of nice.
Yeah,
But we're missing that really nice roof, and it just looks naked without the roof, in my opinion.
a little bit. Yeah, I definitely agree.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. And Crimson says that palace is trash. I don't know if it's trash, but it ain't great. It ain't great. I think it's fair to say. What would you say?
Yeah, definitely not the best that they've produced, but also not the worst set I've seen. So
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I guess you could kind of say the same thing as the Republic fighter tank, in my opinion, the newest one, where it's like some people
yeah,
are like, the build sucks, and I'm like, I mean, it doesn't suck. It
it's
might
not
not
that
be
bad.
the best.
It's not
Yeah,
that
it's
bad.
not that bad. Like it really isn't. Like, and compare it to a lot of other Lego builds, like it's not that bad.
No,
Yeah,
not that bad at all.
yeah, yeah. So oh cool. PBJ build says, "Hi, I'm lurking and I'm driving. I can't chat." Got it, PBJ.
Welcome, PBJ.
Yeah. I guess we said 10 more minutes. I'm willing to go on longer, but I guess when you're ready, just tell me. When you're kind of ready to end it.
Yeah, I gotta get to bed soon, but it's getting late.
So I guess anything that you want to plug.
Um, I guess my Discord server is the main thing.
Yes, yes.
Uh,
Where can people find your Discord server?
as a link on my I believe it's a link on my channel. If not, I'll go do that right now after this stream.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so definitely Discord server, the Brick Building Lounge. If not on my channel, you can find it in my community tab. If not there, you can find it. It's linked like everywhere on my channel, in streams, all that good stuff. So yeah.
That's cool. Yeah, yeah. Crimson does say disclaimer: none of our channels endorse driving and looking at our phone. That is definitely true.
Definitely true.
Yes, we don't endorse that. Yes. And okay, Crimson did say the palace. I mean, it's already yeah. Okay, or were you referring to the Republic fighter tank? Yeah, I guess. Any last things that you want to say, or like, I guess. I guess I
Just
guess
think
I guess let's end it off with this. What would you say is the most overrated Lego set of all time and the most underrated Lego set of all time? And I guess your least
um
favorite and favorite Lego sets of all time.
hmm, I think the most overrated is the 2013 Republic gunship. I'm a
Really?
I'm a big fan of it personally, but it's definitely overrated.
Mm.
Yeah.
I disagree.
Um
I think that it looks cool. I mean, I don't own it, but I think that it looks cool.
um least like most underrated. Hmm, Probably the 2005 Wookiee catamaran.
Really?
Yeah. I own it. I'm very fortunate to own it. It's a very good set. In terms of my favorite and least favorite, I'll go with the ones that I own. I think my favorite is the UCS Republic gunship, and or the Death Star, either gunship or
Which
Death
one?
Star. The 2016 one,
Okay, okay. Yeah, that's a
and
cool set. Yeah.
my least favorite set that I own, probably the First Order ATST.
Yeah, yeah, that the chicken leg walker.
Yep.
And I guess
Yep.
what's your white whale?
Probably ATOT with dropship.
Ooh, yeah, good white whale choice.
Yeah.
Mine is Barracuda Bay, but that's just
Oh,
a me.
that's a good one. That's a good one.
And then yeah, Crimson says valid favorites, yeah, and then okay, least favorite is also valid. Yeah, yeah, I agree. ATS First Order ATST is weak. I guess Scott Davis says have a great night, everyone. Yes, and of
Yeah,
course
for sure.
everyone. I hope that all of you guys know you can check out Behind the Bricks on YouTube, Instagram, Discord, and anything else. I guess. Are you on TikTok?
No, I'm not on TikTok. Those are the three places you can find me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You said Discord in your community tab, I think, or on
Yeah,
your
it's
the
in my
link of your
community.
channel.
It's in my community tab. Yeah.
Also for my channel, I guess of course subscribe and like and do all of that good stuff. Comment, share, of course. Check me out
Yeah.
on Instagram, Twitch, TikTok, YouTube. You know the deal. But I guess I will say to everyone, check out my community tabs often because I'll be posting there a lot. A lot of polls will be happening because I'm thinking about making some ranking videos and I want to get your input just to, I don't know, make it more interesting. So
Yeah, for sure.
you might want to go vote. It'll be a lot more fun that way. Yeah. Yes, I guess that's it, everyone. So I hope that you enjoyed Behind the Bricks.
Yeah.
Coming on
Thank you so
here.
much for having me. Thank you. I
Yeah.
really appreciate it.
Thanks so much for coming as well.
Yes, of
Princess says
course.
bye, bye, bye. Yeah, of course. Yeah. Well, I guess this is it.
Yeah.
Goodbye, everyone.
See you,
See
everybody.
you next week.